what's going on, y'all? We're gonna talk a little bit about we're gonna talk a little bit about relationship goals and and what you consider a relationship. First, I'm trying to see because my sound wasn't working a while ago, so I'm trying to figure out if it's working now. Because I don't want to just be doing something and I'm just sitting here talking to myself. Because I said it was working, but then when it says it's working, then it don't be working and all kind of stuff like that. But it'll get better. I don't even know where it's at. I can't find it. I think it's right here. But let me. Cause I said it was working, and when it says it's working, then it don't be working. But it'll get better. I don't even know where it's. So how do I see? Okay, I see it. I know it's working. I think it's right here. Okay, we're gonna talk about relationship goals. So basically, like I've been there before, like basing a relationship over good sex, and that's not how a relationship is supposed to go. And if I know better, I do better. So therefore, oh, let me cut this down. Be quiet. Be quiet. Okay, so basically, like just say for instance, like just having somebody just to have. Are you picking a person that you know that you can spend the rest of your life with? Or are you picking a person that you know you can spend the rest of your life with? Or are you just picking a person just to say that I have somebody that I can come home to? Because somebody that you can just come home to and you know that that's not the right person for you, then guess what? You'll be broke up in 6 months. You broke up in 3 months. It's gonna always be some conflict that's going on in a relationship. And so with that being said, or are you basing your relationship on sex? Because a lot of us have done it. Like we get somebody and the sex it be very very good. It be really good. So we be like, mm. So we're gonna be with that person because we don't want nobody else to have that person or either get what we been getting. You understand what I'm saying? So nowadays that's what a lot of people base their relationship off of. And if you know that you repeating the same cycle over and over and over and over again, maybe it's a mindset that you have to change. You have to change your mindset on, is this what I want for myself out of life? This person, and do I see myself with this person for the rest of my life, or they're just there for a season? You have to know that. You have to have your own discernment on that. It comes from within. So my thing is, now that I know what I want out of life and who the like the person that I want to be involved with, or the person that I want to see myself with in for the rest of my life. I don't want nobody just different than I, you know. So define your limits, whatever they are, whatever you comfortable with, and whatever is off limits, whatever's off limits, y'all have to talk about that. Y'all have to talk about that. Y'all have to talk about that. And that this right here means setting your boundaries before you even start a relationship or whatever you trying, partnership or whatever you starting. You have to know exactly, is this the person that I want for myself? And don't never just jump into a relationship just because you're lonely, because that it'll be a disaster. Just because you're lonely, you want to be in a relationship? No. I learned that. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. It can work for some people, but some people it can't work for. It don't do nothing for me. It don't do nothing for me. Just to have somebody just say I'm having somebody. No, no, no. Communication. Communicate your boundaries. Make sure your partner knows what your limits are. Make sure they know your limits, because at the end of the day, a person can test you and they do it only because they know what gets on your nerves or whatever. That right there, that's not a healthy relationship. If I know I done did it before, I know just plan wise. Some things that you can't play with when you're in a relationship. And if you want that relationship to work out, it takes two people. It takes two people. That's why you got to set your boundaries with people. Set your boundaries in a relationship and everything. And communication. If you don't have no communication in a relationship, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Oh, I'm too tired to talk to you about this. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about it right now. But why not? But if y'all having conflict, as in one yelling and the other one yelling, then that's not the person for you. If you can't have an adult conversation about what's going on in that season of y'all life, or whatever y'all got going on, that's not the person for you. That's not the person for you. If you get angry, if you so angry, that's not the person for you. That's not the person for you. Because some people had to fix themselves within. They had to know if I want a relationship or not. Because one person in a relationship can won't want a relationship, and another person, they just doing something just to be doing it. So you got to have your own discernment on, is this the person for me? Because if you sit down and you wait for the person to come to you instead of going to look for it, that means God sent that person for you. Because like I tell everybody, it's somebody out there for everybody. Somebody out there for everybody. And I'm not saying that it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect, because everybody in this life gonna have ups and downs in a relationship. But if y'all already set boundaries, you already know what ups and downs that's it's not allowed. Like for real, you got to know that. So if we already set boundaries and we know that we want to be with one another for the rest of our lives, then we need to set these boundaries. That don't mean you can go off and go with Tony, or you can go off and go with Linda. You can't do that, because your boundaries is already set. That means that's not the person for you. That's why I can sit here 5 more years and be single for the rest I can be single for the rest of my life. Because at the end of the day, I don't want nobody to be up in my world to destroy my world. Because you have those that, and then you don't want nobody that's jealous of you. You don't want nobody that's jealous of you or envy you, because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'd rather be single for the rest of my life, because I know me better than anybody else. If you've been in toxic relationships over and over and over and repeating the same cycle, baby, sit down. Just don't go find somebody just to, oh, this is my boyfriend, or this is my girlfriend. Y'all see my boyfriend, y'all see my girlfriend. Child. And y'all gonna be together having a good time for a whole month. And the next month, then she gone or he gone. Or he cheating or she cheating. So you gotta know exactly. Use your discernment. Ask God to send you that perfect person. Not perfect person, but send that person that's made to be in your life. God will send it to you. If you ask them, if what you speak out your mouth and what you want, you got to speak it over your life. You got to speak it over your life, because I can tell God, hey, send me a person. He'll send you somebody. But you didn't speak over your life exactly what you want him to send you. So know the difference from if it's sent from God, or you just going to go pick up somebody from the Cliff Club. That ain't even open no more. I don't even know if it's open or not. But just go pick up somebody from the Cliff Club because they done bought you a stiff drink. You got to know, baby, for real. They done bought you a stiff drink, so now he done came home with you, or she done came home with you, because y'all got these stiff drinks, and y'all having a good time, and he know y'all done went to IHOP or a Denny's or something, and went to for breakfast, and now you think that's the perfect person for you. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Man, please. I'm telling you, from experience, at the bar. At the bar. I know. I mean, about stiff drinks, and I thought that was the person for me or whatever. And it's not. It's not. You got to use your discernment to know, is this person for me? I just don't want to pick anybody. I don't want to go with Bill just because Bill got a Range Rover and Bill got a fancy house. I don't want nobody that's already built. I don't want nobody that's already built. Because to me, a person that's already built, they those is the ones that always want to come in your life and thinking they're gonna control you. No, you're not gonna control me. But for real, you gotta use your discernment and see if this is the person that God sent for you. Because picking somebody and saying, okay, well, this gonna be my boo. And that boo gonna destroy your whole world, gonna break your heart. Then you're gonna be on Facebook. You're gonna be on Facebook, put your whole life on Facebook. You're gonna be putting your whole life on Facebook. Oh, you know that what's call it, and they was going over there to what's call it house and talking about me behind my back and all that stuff. Like, hey, you picked that person just because they bought you a stiff drink at the Cliff Club. look, look, for real, because you can't be drunk picking people, because go ahead and pick somebody and let them buy you that stiff drink at the Cliff Club, because because if you let them buy that drink at the club, they might not even be your type or whatever, but they're gonna be cute and fine to you that night. They're gonna be cute and fine to you that night, and then you're gonna wake up in the morning, you're gonna be like, who is this? Is this really what I want in my life? And then he gonna call you the next day. Then he gonna start bringing, or she gonna start bringing her little dirty little undergarments, and he gonna bring his little dirty undergarments, and y'all in a relationship. Y'all in a relationship. Then now one of y'all say that we was gonna be in a relationship, but all of a sudden you're in a relationship. You know how that's how things work in the world. That's how things work in the world. Because people think that just because you take me out, don't tell a person. I'm gonna tell you this. When and this goes for females. Listen to me. Females, listen. So when when a dude asks you, can I take you out on a date? Tell him, no, you can't take me out on a date. You can take me out to eat. Take me on an outing. Because when they hear dating, they think they got you. They think that you theirs. They think you theirs. No, you can take me on an outing. Let's go on an outing. We can go to that restaurant, but we ain't gonna call this a date. Unless you know that this gonna be somebody that you know you can consider yourself being with. No, don't just tell anybody. Can I take you out on a date? Oh, because when they take you out on a date, you already theirs. They already know that that's my girl. That's my girl. Yeah. That's the one for me. Yeah. And they gonna do that. And once they do that, once they tell you exactly, okay, well, like, and I've been taking you out on a date, they gonna fly up their little hands like, I've been taking you out on a date, how you feel about me? And you're gonna be like, I like you. I like you. And then you're gonna be like, well, yeah, I do. I want to be with him because he actually paying for this and doing this and doing that. Stop worrying about other people's money. Stop worrying about other people's money. Make your own money for you can provide for yourself and not worrying about this man money. You understand what I'm saying? Or the older women, we're gonna go to y'all, the older women. Stop trying to get a sugar baby. Ain't no I told y'all once before, a sugar baby, you know what a sugar baby gonna do? You know exactly what a sugar baby gonna do? He gonna be on the video game all day while you busting your butt at work, eating cereal, eating your kids' cereal, eating your kids' cereal, and and when you get home, you probably had a 12-hour shift. Probably had a 12-hour shift. And you know what he's gonna tell you? You gonna cook some? Like you've been here all day long and you only ate a bowl of cereal and playing a video game. You haven't even washed the dishes in the house. That's why I say people pick sugar babies. People want somebody that's younger than them, like way younger than them. Like get you somebody close to your age. I'm 42. I'm not going to 20s. You can't 20s. What you gonna do for me? What you gonna do for me? I don't want to have to groom you up and make you the perfect person for me. No, no, I don't want. 30 is like too young for me. I like me personally. I like 35 and up. 35 and up would be fine for me. But other than that, no. 35 to 35 to 50. 35 to 50. That's me. My gentleman had to be 35 to 50. And anything over 50 is considered as my sugar daddy. And I don't want that. I don't want that because they gonna tell you they're gonna try to control your whole environment. Don't want that. Don't want that. And when I say build with somebody, that means I don't want you to be a millionaire. I don't want you to be a millionaire. Let's establish this together. Let's establish this together. Let's make it work together before we can say, you know what, baby? We did that. We did that. We made it happen together. And that'll be my life partner. I don't need you to have a fancy car, have $1 billion in a bank account because you ain't gonna control me because you got $1 billion. Because I tell you that with that $1 billion, you can take the $1 billion and I ain't gonna say it, but you know. I need to build together. Build together. And when you build together with somebody that God sent you, it's everything in the world. Well, I don't know because I ain't never had it, but I know that it's coming for me. It's coming for me because I speak it over my life. Speak it over my life. I'm not gonna be single for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna be single for the rest of my life. But right now, that's what I feel like I am because that's what I want to be right now, and that's by choice. I can just pick anybody to be with. Oh, come on, you want to be with me? You want to be with me? Yep. Come on over here. Come and get me. Let's go out on a date. Let's do something. You can pick anybody to do that. I don't want that. I don't want to just say, okay, well, you gonna be with me. And then as soon as I say you gonna be with me, we both gonna be tired of each other in 2 months. So what I teach you right now, don't base your relationship off of sex. Don't just go picking up somebody thinking that they're just gonna be your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Don't meet nobody at the nightclub thinking just because you met them at the nightclub, they fine, they cute. That's gonna be the perfect person for me. What you wanna know why? Because you're gonna lose them to the nightclub. You're gonna lose them to the nightclub. Because that's what they're gonna want to do. If I didn't experience it before, trust me, I'm gonna tell you exactly how it's gonna be. I challenge a lot of people. I done lost a lot of people to the nightclub. That some people done lost me for the nightclub. Cause you ain't gonna tell me I'm not gonna go out. Oh, I'm gonna go out and go have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't go out no more. I don't go out. And just because what's going on around me, I will still go out. But I don't go out. Because going out is not paying my bills. Going out is not going to put me in a better place than where I want to be. It's not going to get me there. You know what the nightclub's going to do? It's making the owner rich. That's what you do. You put money in his pocket. Like where I say that if I want to drink me some wine, I'll go to the store and give me a bottle of wine because that little bitty glass of wine that they paying, you got to pay $15, $20 for. That's a bottle of wine. So one cup, you think about all these people in this club drinking this wine or drinking some liquor or whatever. Think about how much money these folk making. I'm not knocking nobody's business, but I'm saying because you still gonna have a lot of people that still want to go to the club. But I'm not knocking their business. But my thing is that's me. That's my preference. I'm not supposed to go making somebody else rich where I can be sitting right here doing something that making my life better, making myself a better version of myself. No, I don't have to go to the club. I don't have to be in a group. I got our own group right here. I be jamming and everything, having a good time by myself. You understand that? I don't need a group to have I don't need a group to be having fun. What I supposed to be doing in a group? What I was doing? I'm not a groupie. I'm not a groupie. So I can sit right here all day long. I sit here and I dance all day long. This is my club. If I want to go to the club, this is my club right here. And I jump back on the computer or I go live. I clean up something, do something. You got to in your daily routine has to be a mission of your own mission to succeed in life, to want better in life. Because if you're still doing the same thing that you was doing yesterday, that's how it's gonna be for in 5 years. If you still doing the same thing that you was doing 5 years ago, in the next 5 years, you're gonna be still doing the same thing. So if you don't want to sit down to yourself and better yourself, then you're gonna be stuck in the same spot you was 5 years ago. So no, not like his. Not like his. So speak life over your life. The kid is the first billionaire in his family. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, I hope y'all feel the same way about yourself. Love yourself more than you love somebody else. Start loving on yourself. Start knowing who you are at all times. Because if you don't know who you are, anybody can come in your world and make you what they want you to be. Know who you are. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, straight up, life will be life in you. That's my saying. That's my t-shirts. And you know what? Actually, I do have, bam. So I created the new t-shirts So I'm gonna let me see where I can put it. I don't even know where it's at. I think it's on this computer, but I have it. So I have my new t-shirts that I got. So you already know that I do have my pajamas that I created on my own. So I sit here and I do stuff. So my pajamas, where my bag at? My pajamas that I created. Didn't nobody create? I created. Where my bag at? Somebody stole my bag. So this is my bag that I'm taking because I'm excited though. I'm very much excited because I'm like this state, Dallas, Texas. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm supposed to go on this before I show you my PJs that I made. So I'm supposed to go on this too. So when God come in your life and he started destroying something, I've been here 42 years of my life, right? Been here 42 years of my life. So I feel like God sending me another direction, correct? Because if you're gonna elevate in life, sometimes it's best for you to pick up and just and move when God say it's time to go. That's just like relationships. We fight for relationships. We fight for them. We fight for them. We want to be in a relationship just because we lonely, or just because we feeling vulnerable. No, let me tell you this. And it's, the relationship is toxic. It's so toxic, but we still want that because we in love, right? But when God is in there and He turned it up, let Him turn it up because He already in the making of sending somebody better for you. Okay. But this is my PJs, you guys, and this is my own PJs. These are mine. I made them myself. I didn't copy nobody. I created them myself. So my saying is life be life. So these are my PJs, life be life, and then it's got 2024. And in the back of it, it got the same thing. And the material is so wonderful. The material is wonderful. So I didn't do long pants because when people go to sleep, when a lot of people go to sleep, like with me nowadays, I get up under the covers and I still the air be on and I still be hot. So these are the shorts. I make the shorts and I created them myself. Didn't nobody create them? Didn't nobody help me create them? I've been up in here creating my stuff myself. So this is my design. This is my design. This is my collection. And all my businesses are majestic. So this is majestic collections. So that's what this is. Okay, you guys. Life be life, because it does. So these are the PJs. That's the shirt, and that's the shorts. So don't think the kids ain't around here doing anything. All the kids on top of business, baby. I'm on top of business. Do you understand? I have that. I have the PJs. I have the PJs. I have comforter sets, but I haven't really did that yet. And then I'm gonna have coffee mugs, because a lot of people drink coffee nowadays. Because when you wake up in the morning, you what you say? Today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Right? So that's what my cup say. And it got a sun on it. So I'm excited, but I haven't let me see what I can go to get the t-shirt. And yeah, I got about 25 computers. And what? I love my computers, baby. And if I go to the thrift store and they got one up in there, I get that too. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. If I tell you a story, then baby, you better not tell nobody, because I ain't gonna tell you no story, baby, because I go to the thrift store in a minute and go get me a baby. You think even if I was a billionaire, I'm still going to the thrift store. You can't tell me where I can go and where I can't. I'm still going. That's my hobby. It's not yours, so mind your business. But okay, you know what I'm supposed to do? Watch this. I'm supposed to send my t-shirt over to the other. But I made my own. Yep, it's mine. It's mine. Ain't nobody else's. It's mine. Okay, so I done messed up something. But if you can see me, you can see me. If you ain't, you can't. Cause I'm going to another. Let me see what it see. I can see what I can see. Just gonna make it do. Come on, computer. But at the end of the day, my stuff don't work right in Dallas, so that's another thing that Dallas have been really agitating, agitating. And when I say agitating, like, are you gonna really sit there and not have a life? A life you just gonna want to be in somebody else's life? I mean, hey, if you want to do that, then that's your business. But go find your life, because my life is not yours. If you know the kids, baby, I speak the real. I don't care if you outside my door, and it be like that. and I'm on live, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, and it be like that. You be outside my door, like what you want? You outside my door, what you want? To say hello? I don't need you to say hello to me. I can pull up on. I don't need to say hello to me. Just pack your rags and go. Pack your rags and go. Because Tina Turner said it. If Tina Turner said it, I can say it too. Pack your rags and go. I live right street from the jukebox, baby. For real. Pack your rags and you can go. I mean, I look, bye-bye. Bye-bye. But like when I say God is sending me a no direction, and yeah, I'm excited. The only reason I'm not really excited to get on a plane because I'm scared of the plane. But really, I'm getting on that plane and I'm be gone. Okay, I'm gonna show you my t-shirt. So these are my t-shirts. Life be lifing. So it always gonna have that B on there. Life be lifing. So those are my t-shirts. My creation of myself. I didn't nobody create this, so didn't nobody tell me, oh, you supposed to put this right there, put that right there. Because Lakia's been by himself for what? About two about in this support. I've been in this apartment for a year. So I've been solo dolo in my own zone for about two. I've been single 8. I've been single 8 years. And guess what? Probably not. I don't know. Shoot. But I feel great about it. I feel great about everything that I'm accomplishing because what's for me is what's for me. And I'm not gonna let nobody come in and grab it and take it. You can think you can take it, but you ain't gonna take nothing. You ain't gonna take nothing. Ain't nobody finna grab and take nothing or destroy nothing that I got going on. Because at the end of the day, you can pray for somebody. You can pray for somebody's downfall. You can do whatever you want to do on somebody. But at the end of the day, you got to have your trust in the Lord. Put your trust in the Lord that the Lord will bring you out of anything in your life. If you're going through trials and tribulations, because he take you through trials and tribulations, and you think always that your trials and tribulations is hard for you, but maybe it's God showing you that, hey, I got better for you, son. I got better for you, daughter. Understand that. It ain't always a bad thing because God putting you through something right now. It's not always a bad thing. The outcome of certain things in your life that happen to you is because God's been looking for you. Sometimes we run from him, but he know where you live. He know your phone number. He know everything about you. So therefore, what's going on in my life right now, what God is repairing and redoing for me, that's for me. And anybody else can have the same thing, but you gotta get to know who your God is. You gotta get to know him personally. You got to have that one-on-one time with him. Just because you go to church every Sunday don't mean that you know who your God is. Because the pastor, what the pastor do? He teaching you the word. He's showing you exactly the way. But you still got to have your one-on-one time with the Most High God. Because if you don't have your one-on-one time with the Most High God, and I tell you all the time, if you don't have your one-on-one time, then what he gonna do? He gonna show you life be life, and people always think that it's hard in life. No, it's not hard in life. It's what you do. It's what you decide to do in your life. Hey, come on, somebody. You better talk about it for real. It's what you decide to do in your life. If you know you want better out of life, sit down and have your me time with the God. And stop trying to worry about trying to be the popular one in the town or trying to be whoever God didn't call you to be. You understand? Start understanding who you are at all times, because if you don't, then what? Answer that. Life gonna be lifing. And I can't see. Let me see how you do this stuff. See, I'm on YouTube, and y'all and whoever these people looking at me, y'all probably on Facebook. I can't see none of them messages. I can't see nothing. So if you send me messages, oh, let me see. Can I see from right here? It say chat. Oh, if I can see something, I'm gonna be so excited. Hey, I can see stuff. I can see stuff. Oh, this made me so excited. Look, cause this thing I just been trying. I've been trying it out, y'all guys. Oh, oh my God. I'm so excited now. Look. Oh my. So now I can answer y'all back. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm screaming on my thing. But I can answer y'all back. Girl, want to bring me some food? Or I'm supposed to come out to your house. Look, so I done got so excited. Like, for real. For real, though. I'm just saying. I'm so excited, y'all, guys. But anyways, let me tell y'all. But this, I'm tell y'all something for real. Even though I'm gonna tell you this, even though that I've been in my seasons, my storm, I've been in it, all this. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm moving. I'm moving December 3rd. I'm excited for that, right? So with that being said, when the kids go out and he elevate, I'm still coming back to blessing people in Dallas. I'm coming back. I'm be like, okay, we ain't gonna talk about none of the situation that went on, how it went on, whatever. Because at the end of the day, oh no, oh, she's talking about some fish chicken. Like, oh, let me show you fish chicken. Let me show you. But no, for real, like, but the only reason I am is like love. If love's still on there, love. I didn't even know I can see the messages. Oh, and it says it's from Facebook too. Oh. But no, the only reason that I'm excited is because being able to start doing something for the kids and moving in the right direction that I need to move in life. And it's not trying to just go down somewhere to go find a perfect person for me, do this and do that. Because when God ready for me to have somebody in my life, he know when it's time for me to do that. He know when it's time for my storm to be over. He know everything. He lives high and look low. And I'm gonna tell you exactly this. So when you think for real, when you think, because baby, I don't have no food over here. And this my food right here. But I'm a survivor. This my food. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, this my food right here. I don't sugarcoat nothing. That's my food right there. That's what I've been eating, my cigarettes. But anyways, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, for real, like I'm not going down there to go find nobody. I'm going down there to better myself because I know I want more out of life. I want to be able to do stuff for people, give back, give back. Because if God doing it for me, I want to show people that if God can do it for me, He can do it for you. He can do it for you. It's a matter of time that people got to understand that all storms are not bad storms. All storms are not bad storms. So God is always in control of everything we do. He understands everything how we move or whatever. He knows this. But I love him so much, and I love that. I love who he's creating me to be. I love who he's creating me to be. So with that being said, I love each and every one of you guys, but I know that it's better in the world for me, and it's time for me to talk and spread the word of God around the world. That's what it is for me. And because I know, regardless of anything, like I say, with people, a lot of people be like, oh, because he already seen it, because he's homosexual. Let me tell you something. Only God can judge that part. Only God can judge that. Only thing that you got to do is understand that life is life. If God created me, He know everything about me, so you can't judge me. That's a sin, sweetie. So don't worry about what I got going on. Just know that regardless of what I do on in the inside of my house or who I'm with, that don't have no concern about nobody else. That don't concern about it. If God ain't complaining about it, you shouldn't complain about it. You shouldn't complain about it. Because when we all get up there and we all have to confess at the name of Jesus, I know what I have to do. Not nobody on this earthly land can choose and prove and can choose my life for me. Only I can do that, and God. So when we was born, He already wrote a book on us. That's what I tell people. He already wrote a book on us. He got a book. He knows how we move, when we're gonna move, and everything. He know when we wake up. He know when we go to sleep. So therefore, if he know all these things, then that means what? He's in control of the whole world. So therefore, anybody on this earthly land can tell me anything about me being homosexual. Me being homosexual, you can't judge me. That's not what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to judge one another. We're supposed to uplift one another. That's what we're supposed to do. God wants us to bring heaven on earth, not hell to earth. So with that being said, we should love our neighbor. We should love our neighbor with all our heart. Anybody that we come past, anybody that comes in our life, we're not supposed to hate them. You should have no hate in your heart whatsoever. No hate. And I know that for a fact, because I read my Bible. What my Bible says is what the kids going by. So I know that God don't like wicked hearts. He don't like none of that. Because at the end of the day, when you evil towards somebody, that's when I was trying to tell one of my friends or whatever, don't do evil for evil. Because if you start doing evil for evil, that is the devil. That's the devil. That's the devil. Because God don't know evil. And being wicked and evil and stuff like that, God won't even answer your prayers. God won't answer your prayers. You got to understand that on this earthly land, it can take one person out your whole group that the devil is leading that person. The devil is leading that person, and he rounding up his whole little crowd. So with that being said, I'm gonna tell you this. God is working right now because we're living in our last and evil days. And I'm gonna tell you that. God is working right now, and so is the devil. So the evilness is the devil's work. The evilness is the devil's work. And you might not even think so. It only take one person that the devil is using. It only take one person that the devil is using. The devil can use you so much, and he'll make you think. He'll give you money. He'll give you all kinds of stuff. He'll give you all kinds of stuff. But that's the devil. You got to follow with Christ Jesus, because that's the only person that can control any situation. And I'm just gonna be real with everybody. Everybody on live. I've been in this storm for 2 years now. 2 years. It seems like working on 3 years. But at the end of the day, God is in control of everything. So everything that somebody's doing or how they doing or how they moving, it's not working because you're moving with the devil. Because everything that you're doing is wicked. Everything that you're doing is wicked. So the devil, and everybody that's in that little crowd, y'all working with the devil. You're working with the devil, regardless of how you look at it. When you look at it, and how you look at it, you're working with the devil, because the devil is putting money out there. Understand that the devil is putting money out there, and a lot of people is going for the money. They're going for the money, but why would you want to sell your soul for some money? I'm not selling my soul for any money. Oprah Winfrey don't have enough money to buy me because I'm not for sale. I'm not for sale. So that means get your, and like the song say, get your house in order. Get your house in order. Once you get your house in order and you know how God works and how he moves, you'll know that. You'll know exactly. You will know exactly. Just because all money is not good. All money is not good money. And okay, I'm gonna go back to what I just learned since because I used to content. So what I just learned from Nino Brown, I learned that the love of money makes money evil. The love of money. So when I be saying all money, well, money is the root to all evil. No, it's the love of money that makes the money uh, uh, root to all evil. Because loving money so much, that's all you think about is the money part. When you study loving money, study loving, and I don't care about money. I don't care about money. I don't got a dollar to my name. I don't got a dollar to my name. But who cares? Who cares? If God provided for me all these years, then he'll provide again. He'll provide again. So with that being said, y'all, I've been on here for a long time, and and I'm gonna talk about some stuff that I've been working. I've been working on a lot of stuff. I've been working on a lot of stuff. So my thing is I've been working on, because I'm gonna start having classes on Zoom on Zoom. Uh, like I just want y'all to just check out them. I don't even know how to. You know what I'm gonna do? Right here. I'm gonna do this. Just like how you can. This how you gonna start have to do like booking me for like the Zoom classes and whatever. I just want you to just check it out. Just go to this site. Go to this site. Check it out. See how that's just it ain't got no prices on there. It ain't got none of that stuff on there, because if I'm working for the Lord and I'm giving you advice on trying to get back to the Lord right now, it ain't no prices on there. This is something that I'm working on. So this how you would book me, and like If like when people don't have my number or whatever, I can call you back or I can text you back on here or whatever. However it go. I don't even know how it works right now, but I can't even see him. So you got that. So in the comments, it got the you can click that and it'll show you my little website thing. But just click that. Oh, I put the big W's right there. I don't know, but it's okay, I guess. But anyway, so I'm working on that. I'm working on how to book, and so like my class is gonna be from 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, and 4 weeks. But it's gonna be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Cause I know a lot of people want to be saying I'm not just going to no class for no whole week for just try to learn this and try to do this, try to do that. But I'm gonna tell you this, people gonna start trying to do it. People gonna start trying to book the class. They're gonna be trying to book the class and do all that because when you see what God gonna just start doing in my life, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, how did He do this? How did He do that?" You want to learn more about what God can do for you, right? So these are my classes. This is my class, but you can look on there and just like I'm gonna start having where the times that I'm gonna be available, times I'm not gonna be available, but it's gonna be through Zoom, and you can do Zoom, phone calls, or whatever. If you want one, you can do one-on-one. I ain't even put that on there yet. One-on-one Zoom, like if you have personal issues, like personal issues, basically. And my thing is, like I'm just gonna tell you exactly. So when I first uh attractive HIV. So I would be able to, if somebody, because like how I wanted to kill myself, I wanted to destroy myself. I just wanted to stay right there and die. But for me, knowing how to go by and do whatever, however it is, you still can live a healthy, long life. You still can have kids with HIV. You still can you can still have sex and all this stuff or whatever, however it is. And a person won't catch it, the baby won't catch it, and all that. It's just according to how you do it. And that's what I'm teaching on. Just stuff like that. I'm teaching on the Bible. I'm teaching on a lot of stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff in life that a lot of people don't know how to follow by or go by. But hey, it is what it is. That's why I say life be lifing. So we got to understand. So me personally, if I'm undetectable, right? If I'm undetectable, I do everything that I have to do. I still can have a child without my child having HIV. It's the way that you got to do everything. It's resources out there. It's things that you can do. You just got to know how to do it. So if you're not undetectable, if you have a child, your child will conceive HIV. That's why God put me in a position to help others with different tactics in their life. That's why. But you look on there, you get on there, you do it. And my classes, like I get on here, I get on live at I do a little class like at 8 o'clock. So what I'm doing, I'm practicing, I'm preparing myself in the image that God want me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be joking on there sometimes because it's not like, basically right now I'm not doing it all the way. I'm practicing. I'm getting the feel of going back live again and just starting to be who I am and who God is calling me to be. So I'm getting a feel of the feel. I'm getting a feel of it. But actually, in reality, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And you're gonna see the kids and you're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna look kids, they're gonna look kids, they're gonna look kids, they're gonna look kids. And you know what I'm saying? Little chicken, that's what Damien, y'all two on there. Y'all know who Damien is. Damian James. That's my bestie. But rest in peace. But anyways, that's what the name he gave me, little chicken. Little chicken, I got little chicken, I got little chicken. But it's Coach Kizzy. That's my name because I took my what is that? Childhood nickname, Kizzy. So Coach Kizzy. So that's what y'all gonna be seeing all the time. Like, hey, there go Coach Kizzy. Like Coach Kizzy is, and I'm still gonna be the same Lakias, but a better version of Lakias. I'm still gonna be the same loving Lakias. I'm still gonna be the same brother that you met, but I'm gonna be a better version of myself. Gonna be a better version of myself. And so when I come back to Dallas, and when y'all see like I say, driver, go over there and let's go to One Day House so we can get some fish chicken. I ain't lying. And people probably saying, what the heck they talking about? It's fish chicken. It's fish chicken. We'll tell you about it. It's fish chicken, and it's so good. And she didn't even try to make it like that, but that's what we had at the time. So we survived off that. We survived. And what was it? And we ain't gonna tell you the recipe, but it's fish chicken. And they probably don't even understand what we're talking about, but it's fish chicken. But you guys, look, I've been on for a long time now. But guess what? Just know that God loves you, and so do I.